Hello friends, welcome to Squaird Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today I'll be showing you how I'm setting up my planner to achieve my May monthly goals in a fun and functional way. So let's get planning. And I've got some washi tape here ready to go, as well as this sticker book which I'll pull from. I've already done a little prep here for this month's theme and use some wax paper to just kind of lay out the design for the month. These pages come from a Happy Planner Goals planner that I picked up late last year. It's an 18-month planner called Achieve Greatness, which will be linked below down in the description if it's still available. And I'm using that this year to set out my goals and try to be more methodical about my goals on a monthly, weekly, and even daily basis. So this page is set up to monitor only 2 goals for the month, and I like that there is a specific goals overview page here kind of set in to the actual planner each month, but I'm not a big fan of the setup. So I've grabbed a couple of colorful boxes to reset the page a little bit more to my liking, making the 2 areas into 4 individual areas to house my goals, and using some decor elements just to add a little bit of life and color to the spread. It tends to help me be more engaged with this page. I do look at it on the daily, and you'll see why in a minute. I'm going to be setting up the right-hand page for some tasks that I'll check on a daily basis, but I do want to make the goal side of the page, which is this left side here, a little bit more engaging. So adding the decor, I think, really helps. I'm getting better, I think, at resetting this page. I have been using this layout again since January, so there's been some modifications that I've made with the decor and kind of figured out what works best on this page. So I used the Creative Fisher sticker book this month just to lay out some small items, again, to bring in some decor and something, again, more engaging for me to look at throughout the month, and hopefully get me looking back at this page each day and reviewing my goals to keep me on track. And I really decided to use this sticker book because she has some really nice large boxes in there, which I think are working really well to kind of clean the palette of this page and set it up for those goals. So if you have this planner and are struggling with how to use it, I think getting some big boxes is a really nice way to, again, reset the page. And most of them have these, what I call the weekend boxes, but they take up 2 days on a normal classic size Happy Planner page. So those boxes are great for, again, resetting those boxes. If you have any sticker books with those types of boxes, they should work. And then I've just laid in some small spring-like decor with some pink and green tones, and then I'm carrying that through the entire spread, just again to make it look interesting and engaging. This washi I've had in my stash for a really long time. It's from Heidi Swapp, which I really liked the set that I got, but it is super old, so it's ripping as it's starting to come off. A little gummy from, just years of being rolled up. You know what I mean? Like the washi tape has been sitting for a while, so it's definitely a little bit gummy, and it tends to rip easily, so I have to be careful when I pull up the washi tape from the roll. But I didn't want to waste any of it, so I went ahead and laid in that one strip, even with the ripped area, and just kind of laid it down, tried to use that up. And I'm also cutting up some of those floral stickers and using those in different ways across the top so it doesn't look too uniform. I really like the bee, but the stickers that I'm using, there's only 2 paper stickers that I had, and I didn't want to have too much repetition So I've cut it up and used it in different ways in the corners. I also pulled some numbers in pink and green from that sticker book to label the day span for each week box that I'm going to be using this month to track those tasks. Added a colorful box in there as well, just again for some more color and to help me identify what the focus is going to be for each week. So at this stage of the process, I'm just setting up the template that we'll be using here in a second to actually map out the goals. Have a few other little things that I think I might want to add in here just to clean up the decor a little bit and make everything look fairly uniform. So there's this one circle area that had a prompt in there for the goal setting aspect of the spread, which would have been fine if I hadn't covered it, but I think it will look better if I do cover it and again kind of bring in more decor there so everything looks similar and symmetrical in a way. And now I'm going to bring in just a little bit of color with some mild liners that I decided to pull in here last minute to finish things off. So let's go ahead and put in the goals for the month of May. And my first goal is going to be to update the remaining files for my Etsy shop. I've been trying to break down each of my monthly goals into actionable items below so that I can tackle the goals methodically. So my first actions are to set aside hours of time in the week for working on those goals. And then I have some concrete goals of when I want to finish up certain aspects of that project, including when I want to finish up the file creation and when I need to have all those PDFs finished, which is by the end of the month. So here's my second goal. This is a minor goal in relation to that first goal, but again, more of a work-related goal. And this one is to continue making progress on my portfolio, mainly continuing to create mock-ups and doing some admin tasks. So I'm just breaking that out into time segments that I can tackle within my week. Again, just breaking it down into concrete milestones that I can accomplish each week, set aside time to work on it, and work towards that as the month progresses. So my third goal is my health goal, and here I am approaching this build up to a 36-day fast. I started fasting last month at the end of the month, extendedly into 20 to 24-hour fasts, and that was pretty good. I'm trying to build up, though, to alternate day fasting, which is a bit daunting. So I'm trying to break out my progress into segments, starting with keeping a 20 to 24-hour fast build up, maintaining that 24-hour fast, and then moving into the 36-day fast or the 2-night fast by the end of the month. And hopefully that will get that goal accomplished. And finally, I have my fourth goal, which is just, again, to take some time for myself and my self-care, just giving myself, again, some concrete goals of what I want to accomplish each week as far as progress. And on the right page is where I will be creating my task lists for each week that are related to anything that's going to take up a significant amount of time and tie in my goal tasks as well through each week so that I can keep track and make sure things are getting done. So I know I'm going to be doing still all of my normal video production work. I'm going to add that in so I can plan around it. Also, I'm going to set in the goal times that I had set from the goals on the left that will pertain to achieving my goals each week, and then adding in those tasks as I go so that I can easily track my goal progression. And that's basically how I've set up this page. So each week I'll go through the same steps, looking at my goals and then mapping out the tasks for the week. And that way I can build those items into my hourly schedule each week, breaking down those goals tasks into easier segments to complete. And that's going to do it, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, too, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.